This audio production is brought to you in association with twocomicadclub.com, an independent SISEL International brand partner website. The content provided is for informational purposes only and is in no way intended as medical advice, as a substitute for medical counselling, or as treatment cure for any disease or health condition, nor should it be construed as such, because that would be illegal. Always work with a qualified professional before making any changes to your diet, supplement use, prescription drug use, lifestyle or exercise activities. twocomicadclub.com members only training has been designed and set up to help you succeed, but any earnings or income examples are only estimates of what we think you could earn. There is no assurance that you will do as well as stated in any examples. Please understand you assume all risk for the use, non-use or misuse of this information.
Good morning. Well, things are incredible. I'm so surprised and pleasantly surprised at what's going on in all the aspects of it in building the business. The momentum is fabulous. We are really into momentum, and people are joining so rapidly. We're hiring a number of new people in our call center department. We started doing that a few months ago, even before coffee was out, because we're really growing within the SISEL line, and we were into true momentum there. Now coffee comes in, and it's whipped us into mega momentum. So now we're trying to put on larger numbers of people in the call center, even though most people are still dealing through the internet and being able to order products, log on, sign up, do all of those kinds of things. There's still a tremendous amount of people that need to call in, and so we're greatly expanding our call center rapidly as we can, because actually growth is now outstripping it. Fortunately, we have the facilities, places, all of that to do that. But that's the idea behind this, is you've got to be able to support those things that which you're doing. And we're in massive, really massive momentum. The beginnings of it, but we are definitely in it. You hear companies talking about it all of the time, that they're going into momentum preparing, and they never do. They usually go out of business. It's just hype talk for most of them. They don't know how to create momentum. They haven't got a product that will do that. Once in a while, it does happen, but momentum is the perception of an opportunity. That's what creates momentum. And now we have numbers of companies wanting to join us. Biggest leaders from some of the companies joining us. In the coffee companies, many of the great leaders that are in those companies are seeing their distributorships falling apart, because the coffee is so foul tasting and bitter tasting, and yet their distributors aren't really making money until they really get up there. And if they're not making money, they're not going to drink that coffee, and they're falling off. And so they taste our coffee, and everyone's saying, wow, it's really good. And it is. It's the best tasting cup of coffee in the world. And we have the tools to go with it. We're developing more and more of them to do it, so that we can really be the outstanding company in all of the world. I think we'll be the king of coffee before this thing's done. In fact, as I'm really confident that we will. And so when you see these kinds of things happening, you have to be able to have the tools and everything to work with. But the people that are distributors in this company need to be tool masters. They need to find out how to use these tools effectively. The coffee is so simple, just like what you were talking about with today, Dan. It's easy to pass out, easy to get people into. People can taste it instantly. When you get people involved in demonstration, your chances of selling are 400% better. This is when you can recruit almost everyone in. Most people are drinking coffee. Most people are not making money, haven't even thought about the concept of making money while they're drinking the world's finest coffee, and yet that's what they want to do. And yet on the other side, we have this massive armada of products that SISEL has, products to grow you younger, to end aging, to lose weight rapidly, to create tremendous amounts of energy, skincare far beyond any other company in the world, which is something we need to start promoting more of. But those are secondary to a target item, and a target item is the most important way to build your business, and SISEL Coffee is that target item right now. Now, if you find somebody that is looking for, and many of the other products we have, of course, we have big, like Sizzling for weight loss. It's the target item in weight loss. Those are the things that are so important, the triangle of life. I mean, talk about your health insurance policy. There it is right there, is the triangle of life for regenerating health. So all of these facets we have come together, but now with the infusion of the world's finest tasting coffee, and everyone that tastes it says just the same thing, we have got mega momentum. Not momentum, but mega momentum, and we're on fire. So now we're producing coffee. We're going into double shifts, triple shifts. We're buying equipment. We are air freighting coffee manufacturing equipment in. Expensive as it is to air freight it in across the ocean, we are air freighting it in because we cannot miss a lick on this thing because we are growing like unbelievably fast, like few companies in the world ever have done in network marketing. And most of those have. A few have made it to the top and stayed there, but not many. You look at the top 10, they're starting to get weak on number 10. My previous company was number 5 in the world. I see the way that SISEL is going. I believe we're truly going to be number 1. I think we'll catch number 3 and 4 fairly fast, and we'll move up on 2 and 1. And when it's all over, it won't be over because we'll still be going. But I believe SISEL will be number 1. So we're red hot. We're on fire. Now's the time to do it. Sure, the holiday seasons are coming up, so you need to get all of these products out so people are using them for the holidays, making money from it. Every single day should be a day you contact somebody. Don't break the chain. Put a link in your calendar from day to day and follow it and doing it. And if you'll do that, if you bring one to this call every day, if you contact a person about this every day, and it's so easy to do now that we have coffee, where are you going to be a year from now? I'll tell you where you'll be, in a situation you never thought you would be, in being prosperous and successful. Some may even be on the right into the area of becoming wealthy, and some mega wealthy. We have maybe 10 million people out there that can join our company over the next 3 or 4 years, and we'll create tens of thousands of millionaires. People that have never even heard of SISEL will become millionaires and multimillionaires. They'll be driving dream cars, living in luxury homes, going on those exotic vacations they only see about. They'll be living the lifestyle that really, truly can be, because network marketing can make it possible if it's done right. But it's almost impossible to do it right with most companies. They don't have the structure. They're not debt-free. They don't manufacture their products. They have shareholders and partners and interest and dividends and loans and rents and all of that. We have none of that. We pour it all back into making the most magnificent products on earth, the best tasting coffee ever created, the greatest health coffee in the entire world, the greatest compensation plan to reward the distributors that have ever been created. These companies cannot compete. The impossible for most companies we are doing. The impossible for SISEL is an everyday occurrence. We do it every day with the compensation plan we have, the products we have, the growth that we're into now. And I'll tell you what, we are flying high and we're flying wide. So spread your wings and get going. Kick your rear in gear and let's make it happen, because the time is now and it will never be like this again.
This program was brought to you in association with 2kidclub.com, an independent SISEL International brand partner website. Thanks for listening.